My name is Ken, and welcome back to my continuing Satisfactory series on Update 8 Experimental. This is episode 15, and if you'd like to catch up from the beginning, a link to episode 1 is in the description. In this episode, we're building unlimited power! Well, not quite, but it's a lot for us. Well, these movie references aren't going to make themselves, so let's get started. All right, welcome to stream 15, also episode 15. Look at everything that we have moving. Looks great. So last episode, we, as the title says, enforced order. We let things get a little out of control the episode before, but we reinforced order. We kicked our girlfriend Spaghetti out of the house. We don't want a permanent relationship with her. She's gone. We're back. Well, okay, maybe there's a little Spaghetti still over there. All right, maybe not all the way. She's out of the house, but we haven't deleted her number. Things are looking great. We have a lot planned this episode. In terms of how much we have to do before we can move on from this factory, we're actually getting close. I'm starting to devote some mental resources to thinking about what comes next. Really, we need to finish building all the machines, okay? And we're gonna do some of that today. But the first thing is the rest of these fuel generators, as well as our kind of ceiling that we're gonna be putting in over this. And that's gonna make a big change to how this looks. We're gonna be putting in 150 fuel generators over the top of our area. And then kind of once we get that in place and get the fuel generators humming away, then we can start thinking about really trying to wrap up all the rest of the machines. We were waiting because of power, right? Power is always the limiting factor, but once we get 150 fuel generators in, power is no longer an issue. And so I don't know how much of that will get done today because we're going to be spending a decent amount of time getting the ceiling put in. So yeah, let's see how we are doing in terms of materials. We have plenty of motors, and where's our computers? And plenty of computers. So that's really good. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna get right to work. We need to clear out some inventory so that we can pick up what we need to pick up so we can start a pretty large scale production. Yeah, there's the rubber, motors, computers, and then we'll drop off some more items. All right, just trying to get organized. A little bit of organization goes a long way, as we found out. What else do we need? We need a steel beams and concrete. So let's bring up steel beams and concrete. Once we have this set, well, it really doesn't want to let me under there. Once we have this set, we will be in a good place. We shouldn't have to run down there and grab anything. Yep, here's our boxes. We'll go concrete in there, and steel beams in there. Oop, and here. All right. Great. Now, let me think. I think I need to claim some space here. And then let's... Okay, so there's one. This other one, I think we'd be fine with a little baby buffer. I'll show you. You'll see why. You'll see why. Now let's check our power, as we're going to be taking some stuff offline, but we got batteries. So the timer is starting when I delete this. We have batteries, but we're going to be behind in power. So we've got, the race is a little bit on, you might say. So. And then we're gonna feed these guys. He's gonna feed in here. And he's gonna feed in there. And I'm okay with the blue, because it's temporary. And let's delete. We need some space, because we're building our setup. And then once I get rid of all this, I'll go and see how much time we have before our batteries run out. All those batteries we built. I don't think it'll be too much of a problem, but it's something we can't let get away from us. Okay, nice. One of the reasons I wanted to have an empty inventory. Let's head over to our power pole. Okay, we have 4 hours. I think we'll be okay. Now, what are we doing? Well, we're gonna be building one heck of a roof for ourselves. And it starts pretty much right here. We're definitely gonna need Zoop. So we start there. There. Just putting in a glass roof corner here. Till we make it to the top. And then I've made a blueprint that we're going to be using. It will make this process very, very fast. A blueprint, the largest blueprint we can make of glass foundations. And once we place the first one's going to be a little bit of a pain. Let's set this on a button. Free button. Is this a free button? It was. Actually, not that much of a pain, apparently. Oh, that's not the right orientation. So these glass frames, they have, or foundations, they have a different orientation, the beam running down in there. Right, that beam in there in the center. So I want them to go lengthwise of our base. Now we can get rid of this. And we are moving. Oh, and then we change to blueprint mode. So it lines up for us. And then I make sure the arrow is pointing at me. And that'll make sure it's oriented the way we need. Awesome. So we need 9 across. And then we need 7. So that's 6. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. And as you can see, the space elevator is going to be an issue. So let's build out kind of as much as we have, and then we'll take a small break to change things up to move our space elevator. I actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think we're going to place him back down quite yet. I don't think we need to. So he's just gone. Bye, buddy. Wow, that's cool looking. Look at that. I made a joke last stream. Fuel generators everywhere the light touches. I wasn't really joking. 150 fuel gens is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous in size. So yeah, first step done. We got the roof in. So now it's time to build on it. Okay, now I have to remember what we're gonna do, because I kind of planned this out because this is really important and I wanted to get it right. Now the only downside is I have to remember what the heck I was doing. And I'm pretty sure it looks something like this. And then lock our hologram. And that. And then we just knock these in all the way down. And then I know how many it's supposed to be. So let's count as we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 10 is the number. Hey, bud, we're getting closer and closer to your neck of the woods up here. 10 is the number. And so that's our limit for that side, or for that length. Now let's put in our next row. Basically, we're going to be making rows of fuel gens. And we'll have a little room to walk. We do rows like this. Oh no. Oh no. These are off. I wanted a little space. Okay, that's okay. I knew I was forgetting something. We're actually going to build them. Put this around. Hit H to lock the hologram. Build them right here. Perfect. And then he'll have the room to run on the outside. If we need to run some pipes around, because we will, right? Because these rows won't eat up exactly the right amount of liquid in each pipe. So we'll need that space. And then we got to move these because these are all off by a tile. And then once we really get these up and running, we will finally be able to build our turbo fuel, packaged turbo fuel, and I'll get to see how it works in the jetpack. Looking forward to that. And then we don't need any space between this group. All right, and we're out of rubber. Perfect. Good start. Okay, so we should have 12 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 incomplete rows. And then how many complete rows? Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. There's our 12. So there's our 12 rows in that section. Okay, I think I built one away, so we had room. Because see, 10 times 20, right? This whole row right here, all the way over, that's 120. Because they're 10 long, and we have 12 of them. I'm sorry, not 10 times 20, 10 times 12 is 120 that direction. And then this section will build 6 this way, 2 times 6, that's 12. And then on this section, if we eat one line here so that we have space, and then build where we need to build here, which is where I think, come on, buddy. Why don't you go where you want me, where I want you to? Which is, I think, here? Nope. Wait a second. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's okay. off the grid slightly. Because that one's slightly off the grid. When we have this, so that was 10, right? If we go that way, that's 10 rows. So now we've lost one, so it's 9. And so 9 times 2 is 18, plus the 12 that are down there, plus the 120 is 150. So this is our 150 fuel gens, and then we won't have to use any power shards to use up all our fuel. And this is what happens when you make turbo fuel, because turbo fuel is super efficient. Okay, cool. So yeah, these are in. Let's run some pipe. We're making progress. We're flying through this. We can definitely finish off this row, and we can pipe this row. That's the reason I want to finish these, so that if we can, we can just pipe them and get them up and running. And that's done. Nice. We're actually really close. We're so close, but we will not be able to get the rest of these in. We're literally too short. So, okay, so we can do all the piping, really. And then we'll just hold it there. So yeah, we can do all the piping, because we have everything, at least one side of everything. Oh, we have all that stuff over there too. But, I mean, I guess that's fine. We won't pipe that yet. Yeah, there's so many. So many. All right. Now we've definitely used up all of our heavy modular frames. All right. I think we're ready to rock. So, I want something nice. I wonder, I don't know if I want to go. Maybe we should just go up this corner here. But it's so nice. It's such a nice corner. I hate to... I mean, I guess we can see how it looks. There. Then I think going up a ramp. Still lame. I think for that reason alone, I don't do it. Yeah. We'll just go up the side here. Okay. So how much are in each of these rows? Now we're doing the fuel. We can make the fuel come over here. That's fine. And when you put fuel into a fuel generator, let me double check, but I think, oh, it's 12. It's 12. Okay. And let's do our little guy first. Get him out of the way. That was 132. So we need 132 divided by 12. 11 exactly. Thank you, Satisfactory gods. So 11 exactly. So let's pick out our 11. And this is going to be 12. So this is perfect. So this line is going to be our number. And then we'll just feed over a little bit to pick up maybe him from this line. We're building fuel generators. I've been trying to get to this part of the build for like 3 streams. And then we're gonna leave him open. And then what will we do? Let's do a little something. Maybe lock that hologram. Yeah, a little something like this. But let's do this. So we have room for the other bad boy. Yeah. And then 1, 2. Great. Then he's going to want a splitter here. Okay, awesome. Time to bring her up. That pipe barely reaches. Where's the pipe version of that? This guy. All right, I'm gonna stop messing around with this. How long can Ken fiddle with pipes? Glad you asked. This is gonna go here. And then you're probably not gonna make it all the way, are you? You are! How very nice and considerate of you. Okay. Yeah. So this bank is on. And then I'm just gonna do this. We know that those two go there. I'm gonna put these in down here so that this little leg is done. Nice. So our little pipe is done. Our 132. Right, because 132 divided by 12 is 11. And we had 12 here. Here's the one we're making, going from 12 to 11. And they'll be good to go. We just have to hook up power. So let's hook up power in a way that is nice. Right in the middle. I want to do something that I can replicate easily over and over again and looks nice. Because that's right in the middle. Yeah, you power yourself, but bro, there's no load. Yeah, I think that looks good. So we'll set all these. And then I'll go through and connect them. What if we take this moment to line those up? I want that there because I want the space. But we can move him over, line those up there, and then line those up there and have a bigger gap there. I think I like that better. I'm gonna do that. You guys remember, we gotta deal with how this looks at the bottom. You know, from underneath. So here. And then all we're doing is moving it out to line up there, I think. So that's lined up. And then we want it lined up with this guy, which it's not quite. Now it is. Yeah. I think that's gonna look a lot better. Yeah, definitely. He's messing with pipes. Stop him. Auto 2D. That looks pretty good. And get rid of that. That looks... That's good. That's very... That's good. Okay, cool. Still need to build two back there. I think I'll just line these up. How does that look? I like that. I think that works. Yeah, I think we're good there. Bingo. Then let's build this one. And then I promise I'll stop deleting and rebuilding fuel generators one day. But it is not this day. We have 18 here, right? Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4... It's 18. We have 18 over here. Plus that guy is 19. So that's 19 times 12. 228. All right, and then we're working off of 560, right? Yeah, 560. So come on, baby, come on. So 560 minus 228. So now 332. We need 27 and 2/3 additional from everything else that we have. Okay, and then down this line, we're definitely going to have to use it. There's 12 down this line. No, there's 20 down this line. There's 10 times 2. And we need 27 and 2/3. So this line completely we'll need. It also means we're going to need some over here, which was where I was going with this. So let's put down a bad boy. So we need 7 and 2/3. We need 8 of these. But since we're going to have to run... Oh, we can run turbo fuel. No, I know what we're going to do. This is going to be the turbo fuel one. And then now all I need is... He doesn't need to be a junction. He's not continuing down the line. I need one of these. 1, 2. Here. Yes. And then we'll just take him to the end. So this guy, so we need 27 and 2/3, which is, we already ate the 20. So we need 8. We need the 8 on the end. 7 and then 2/3 is another one. Now, I'm not going to do this, but if we run into a problem, I might do this, because it'll cause some clipping issues. But what I might do is, like, just take it up and then back down, just so that, I don't know, I hate using valves. I could put a valve here so that it doesn't go backwards, but I don't know. I don't think we're going to have a problem, but it's something to think about. Okay, I think all the fuel is in for both pipes. Except for those ones we're missing back there. And honestly, I'm just gonna steal these so that we can get them all in. Because I don't want the fuel to run to overflow. So first of all, well, I remember, this goes down to 66.66. Bet you it's 100. There we go. I'll let the computer do the extra math for me. And then, just so that it's even, let's kill 2 more. I was thinking maybe we could do something with this space, like build the space elevator or something up here, but I just don't think so. Basically, just the 4 on the end, I'm shutting down to 50%. So that we needed 2 extras. That's all. This whole side is done. These are on. Well, not done. The fuel is run. So let's knock out the power. We're doing on the line in the center. Now, these should all be able to share one power pole. It's unlike this other one that had the space between them. This one does not. None of the rest of them will. So these will all be able to share a single power pole. That worked out. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. Is it just me, or does sometimes the jetpack give you like an abnormally strong boost? Am I insane? Does that happen to anybody else? Seems to happen quite a bit, actually. Like, I don't know, 1 out of 50 times I boost. Maybe 1 out of 100. I don't know. All the fuel should be in a fuel generator now. And then a tiny bit of the turbo fuel is in a fuel generator. This looks good. Really good. Okay, now let's see. How are we going to run power? I think we'll just run power up our pipes. Maybe we'll hide it. How bad does this look? Ooh, you can't even see it. It looks very nice. High five. So let's see how we did. Remember, we started this on a time limit because we're eating battery. Well, we're charging now. Interesting. So I bet you I know. Well, those definitely all shut off. That's probably what happened. Those 18, because as soon as I turned off the plastic side, the turbo fuel generators, it backed up all of the compacted coal, and then it shut all those off. And so then we saved that power. So we actually weren't under any time constraints at all, which is kind of cool. In fact, it's recharging the batteries. That's great. Those are full, but I think we're ready. I think we're ready to connect and get the power. Let's do this. I'm gonna hook up all, how many we got? 92, actually 94, because we added 2. So I've got 94 hookups to do. And we're gonna have to hear the power up for the fuel generators 92 times. Are we ready? Okay, here we go. 92 hookups. For the memes. Double time. No, I'm out of cable. Oh no, I messed up my own meme. I don't think there's any over here either. I should have thought of that. Alas, self-sabotage, like usual. That's hilarious. All right, let's go get some cable. So those are all done. These next. Oh no, these are all gonna have to be Mark IIs. Yeah, interesting. So all of these that are doing double duty are gonna have to be Mark IIs. Is that right? No, that's not right. That's silly. Only this first one has to be Mark II. These can be Mark Is. Because there's only 4 hookups. Yeah, it's just that the first one. Okay. That's all the fuel. It's on. All right. So we should have no extra. That should be to the exact amount. There we go. That's it. That connection right there. That's all we needed. Now we're flowing. One little connection, man. And then there's our production, and then we should see our production grow. Why is our resin not being turned into rubber? What is the problemo? It is. It was just so backed up. Okay. It just takes a while. And yep, we're producing rubber. Let's make sure it's coming out of here. Okay. Yep, it looks rubber is flowing. Looks good. Come on. Gotta get back around here. All right. Yeah, those are starting to turn on. Am I not connected? Oh, I know why. I know why. So silly. Look. Look. That's why. It's always something. This game, man. There we go. Look at him go. But we should be good. And then we're gonna have to give this a lot of time to kind of even out and everything. But hopefully we should see steady power. So this guy's the one that's kind of turning on and off, because he's not quite getting the fuel he needs. These guys on the end, which makes sense. Everything has to backfill. I mean, it's a manifold line, right? So it works the same with fluid. We'll come up and we'll check on those guys later. Let's do this. I noticed we have one particular item, it seems, that is really slowing us down here. And I wonder if we can just quickly... Yeah, it's the modular frames. Yeah, okay, I got an idea. So right now this is a splitter, and so it's only putting every other one in here, but the modular frames are full. So, in fact, all of these should be, because we need to prioritize. We'll call this overflow, and then these are the modular frames. There. Now it'll send every modular frame down the line until it's full, and then it'll overflow forward. So it'll prioritize that. And I'm just hitting control there to replace. Okay, so now each of those lines is going to prioritize. So all modular frames coming out of here should prioritize into here. You know, we need 20 per minute, right? And our modular frames are over here. Below on reinforced iron plate. Why? That should not be happening. That's why. One little switch. That's why. It's always something. Are these guys all working now? Okay, they're all working. All right, that was it. It was just that stupid little switch. Man. Now, this should be making heavy modular frames much, much faster because we had a major holdup with the modular frames. Because we're going to need a crap ton to get all those fuels in. Okay, now that that is going, I think that heavy modular frame is going as hard as it can be. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna switch on. Finally, permanently, that should be switched on. After all this time. So our power's still cycling pretty hard here. So I think hopefully that will go away when we have fully, here, let's check on them. It's just got to fill up. So I won't mess with it. See, the same thing's happening on that end down there. All right, so that's why we're cycling. We're gonna let that go and see if it sorts itself out. And in the meantime, we're going to finish hooking up our turbo fuel. Some of this turbo fuel is on now. Yeah. Because we hooked up some of them. Okay, let's hook up everything else that we can. So let's do this. We don't have enough to eat the turbo fuel all the way. We can cheat a little bit for now. Heavy modular frames. I guess we're only building one. Heavy modular frames is my... Nope, we're not. It's going to be worth it. We're going to build the 3. And then we'll kill these. We'll get these back when we need to build the last one. So this won't slow us down. Yep, there she goes. Let's make sure the last one is getting some. Good. So those pipe connections should work. Okay, cool. I gave you guys a good view there. Fill a pipe fill my screen. Okay. Oh. Guys, this is basically done. I mean, we gotta add on as we get the heavy modular frames. We have to finish the section over there. And then we're gonna have to keep an eye on this. It's already like filling fast. Next, I really want to set up. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Package turbo fuel. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for it. I've been looking forward to it. I really want it. So let's do package turbo fuel, and then get it set up, get it working, and then get it flowing to the base, the central storage. Get it in my inventory for my jetpack. And then I don't like that all those are yellow. Why are those so yellow? I'm gonna look at that. After I look at maybe finding out why so many of those are popping yellow. What is the problemo here? Not getting enough heavy oil residue. Okay, well, you really should be. So, oh, I know why. I know why. And it's okay. It's a good. It'll work out. It's not a bad thing. It's this. No, not there. It's this. This pipe right here basically just turned on. Is it not connecting? It's got, these are full. This isn't making it over. I knew these freaking floor holes. Go back and watch. Go back and watch. I said these floor holes are gonna be a problem. I freaking knew it. I hate floor holes. Okay, maybe there is more to this problem than just the floor. There, that seemed to really work. Do I need to do that over here? Or are you finally working? Okay, we're working. That was it. Now these are pumping out resin. We were lacking. That's why those fuel generators up top, remember I couldn't figure out why the heck that those ones on the end weren't getting enough fuel? I mean, yeah, it's a manifold issue, but also we had, you know, however many of these, 6 of these, I think, that weren't turned on. I mean, they were turned on, but the heavy oil residue wasn't making it. Okay, all right, well, that explains from this side why those weren't working. There's a bunch over here that aren't getting enough. Okay. Now, what's your problem? A bunch of these are yellow. Why are you yellow, sir? Because you're full of polymer resin. Why are you full of polymer resin? I know why you're full of polymer resin. Because the knee bone's connected to the shin bone. We're overproducing resin, is the bottom line. How much resin? So we got to set up a burner. We got to set up an awesome sink. There's 300 resin per minute that we've got to burn. And if we don't, we won't. I forgot. It's right here in my notes. I just forgot. We'll just overflow it and sink it. So where are we going to put our sink? We'll smart splitter and overflow it. Or we just do it on the end. So it matches. I'm happy with that. At least for now. We can move it later. And then we'll just do 2. Okay, nice. All right, he's doing his job. Okay, now I just got to build the same thing over here. 1, 2. And then changes to smart splitter. And then overflow on the right. Okay. Okay. We should be all green lights now. No excuses. No excuses. Honestly, this water... I so just want to, like... I hate that it's crossing there. I actually really don't like that. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it. I don't like it. Sorry. I just don't like it. I'm gonna run it next to the purple. I don't want that bright blue pipe like messing up my skyline. It's really all for the thumbnails. I'm like a, you know, an influencer, like a fitness influencer or whatever, for Satisfactory. You know those people that like get up next to a cliff for the Instagram picture? You know, and like almost die because of it or whatever, just to get the shot. Go through all this trouble. Yeah, there's our 2 pipes. You know, I'm like that, but for Satisfactory, fiddling with my to get the hot thumbnail, that hot factory thumbnail. That's a little bit wrong. And, you know, I rest my case. Right there, maybe? Pretty close. I don't know why I'm worried about that when I'm leaving the clipping. And then... that seems to be pumping. That's flowing, which it would have to be because the resin's being created. Okay, great, great. Perfect. Now I think we have removed the need for this blue pipe up here. In fact, I think I've already... yeah, great. So, bye, buddy. All right, let's check on lights. Hopefully everything should be green across the board. That looks green. Good. Check these over here. And that looks green. Yay. All right, second floor. I wish that green and yellow were slightly different. I'm not like colorblind or anything, but sometimes it's still hard to see. I'm not seeing any yellow. White is okay. If you don't know, white is for... See if I can land on this smokestack. White is for if you've overclocked. But yeah, we just don't want any yellow. Okay. And I don't see any. Now, is the power still hugely fluctuating? No! Nice! So there's still some fluctuation, but it's not jumping all over the place like an EKG monitor, so it's like my factory's heartbeat. So I think that's good. Packaged turbo fuel. That is next. Now, for packaged turbo fuel, we will need one constructor with plastic and 2 packagers. And I think that I'm fine with that just happening like down here. Down here somewhere. We have a lot of room. That's like a very strange little setup. We don't need any more packagers in the factory. We have room down here. All we have to do is siphon off a little bit of turbo fuel, which, by the way, is factored in to the calcs, and then feed it some plastic. I think we can do that all underneath. Boop. It's right there. Okay. There's a turbo fuel line. Let's change him to Mark 1. And this is perfect because remember, we're gonna make a garage. This is gonna be a garage. I don't know how big it's gonna be, but the end of the garage is gonna be where the packaged turbo fuel is being made, which makes sense to me because that's what needs the packaged turbo fuel, which is why I kind of wanted to build it down here. At H. Ooh. Okay. And then we need some plastic. God, that lock hologram. That is just so good. Okay. Canister. Plenty of space down here, so let's make sure we're not cramped. I think that's gonna work fine. Then we'll build him a friend. All right. Yes. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Yeesh. And then this. And turn that in there like that. Is that straight? Yeesh. One of these. Here. 1, 2. Then we do that. And then that. I could do the same thing there, but I don't want to. Oh, that nice hook there. You right down center of the tile. Back to my other. Get this wrong. Yes, needs to be not a splitter. Control replace. That's making 20. That's making 20. So here's our 40. 40 per minute. Yeah, buddy. We're finally making it. Let's let that store it for a second. I think parallel with our friend the rubber. And then, ooh, it'll be easier if I put him on the other side. Do I have room for a belt here? Just barely. Then where would he go? He needs to come in here. He really needs that I can send him right here. Right, and then we can do packaged turbo fuel. All right, and then I can send him on his way, like the rest of these. Which means that he has to join this line somewhere. You join here. And that's free. Okay. We'll hop over and we're good. And this will go through here. Okay, now we got to build. We stopped the line there, so we got to connect that over, and then where are we gonna stick them? Let's put them up here. 1, 2. So this is where our packaged fuel is gonna go. Actually, all of this is silly. We don't need any of this. What we need is, this needs to be a smart splitter. But it can't be when it's a merger. All right, well then I need a smart splitter in front of it. You're out, old fuel. We don't need you anymore. Do a smart splitter. And then trucks will go this way. We'll, on the right, turbo fuel. Okay, we'll prioritize that. And then the front is only going to be overflow, because I don't want to be sinking any turbo fuel accidentally when the trucks are empty. The truck depot might be empty. This will run out to our truck stations. Nice. Okay. I think we're doing really, really good. Now, let's see how my jetpack. I've been looking forward to this. Jetpack time. Oh, wow. That is really, really snappy. All right, remember I was having a hard time making it up there? from down here. Let's see how it goes now. Oh yeah, I launched way past it. Too far. Ah! That's funny. Wow, it's really snappy. Nice. You should try it. And then here's our turbo fuel right here at the end. Oh, so nice. Guys, we're filling this up. It's looking so good. Another item done. Packaged turbo fuel finished. Okay, so we're gonna shift gears. And we're gonna start doing a combination of throughput debugging. Okay, there's an issue here. Clearly, there's an issue here. We need more encased industrial beams. There's a problem. Not getting enough. So we're switching gears, like I said. We're going from construction to a little bit of debugging, but also back building production. We need to go through entire production lines and build all of the buildings that need to be built, because our power is finally under control. It's still wavy. I don't know why. We'll work on that later. Right now, we need to get these pumping better. So let's start working backwards through the line and then building as we go. I have my factory planner open on my left-hand side, and we're gonna figure this out. We're just gonna work through the problems. So I already see some yellow over here. None of this should be yellow. Okay, so it's concrete. Concrete's the problem. All right, I don't like that this is stopped. Why the heck is that stopped? That. My stupid splitter's wrong. When I upgraded. Any undefined, I misclicked. Damn it. All that time, we haven't been making any heavy modular frames because it killed our encased beam production. One stupid mistake slows you down. Okay, well, concrete's handled. Good. We should be having industrial frames coming through here. There they go. I just saw some. Industrial beams. Okay, good. Good. Now, let's go on to the next thing I said that we were going to do, and that's we have to work our whole copper setup. We're lacking both wire and sheets for the various machines that we are requesting it from. Okay, how many are we making here? 9, 10. We have 10 wires connected. We just need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why we built these. We'll need them. Let's make a little sign here so that I remember where our copper stops. Yeah, let's just throw in the outputs. As we're in the final kind of moments of our Mega Starter Factory. You know, we're building the final sets of machines. And it's great. Really great. Now I'm just gonna go through with these copper sheets and upgrade to Mark IVs. Okay, cool. Copper sheets are good to go with throughput. Now, let's count how many we're making, because we need 15. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. We already have 11. Let's just knock out on the bottom floor the other 4. We just need 4 more. Really? No! Wonder how I can make this. Can't. these. I have to delete them and put them back in. I just built them. All right, well, that's good to know. All these have to go. What I want to know is which of these copper lines, because we have 2 copper lines, to eat up the copper ingots on. And to do that, we're just going to go to the beginning here, and we're going to see which one is flowing better. And it definitely looks like the bottom one is low. No matter what, we need to take from the top one. So the wire constructors, we took off the bottom one, and we can increase this. But if we have extra here, and we do because it's overflowing there, let's take it off of the top one. So let's do that right now. Now I just gotta set these, and we're good. Oh, and overclock. All right, because we had 11, we built 4, now we have 15, but we need 15.275. So I just gotta throw in a shard and go 1, 2, 7.5. Yes. Okay. That, our copper sheets are done. Wire and copper sheets are finito. Okay, there's some yellow down here. Quartz crystal. I thought we fixed that, but perhaps we did not. So let's do that next. So I bet you it's just, we don't have to build any machines, we just have to fix a belt that's constricting flow. Right there, right in front of my face. And there too. We upgraded the machines, but we never went and upgraded the line. Okay, crystal is fixed. We've kind of triaged some little problems and fixed some things along the way. Let's take a little time and let's work this smelter and these foundries and try to get these closer to end goal. So let's do something here. But we're gonna keep track of a couple things here. All right, so what are we gonna do? We're iron ingots. That one can stay iron ingots. Copper ingots. Nope. And then steel ingots. So how many iron ingot smelters do I need? Well, let me look. And then aluminum, I think I saw they were 8. Let me double check. Yep. Okay, now let's start counting, because we need to know where we are. Yep, we already did it. So they're in, because I did a 50% and a 50%. So they're done. I just kind of want to have a record here. 21. Okay, we'll do Caterium. We need 7.2 plus 6, 7.2. Is that the number? It is. Okay, good. They're done. Great. Let's count the iron. Let's make sure we're done on iron. And I think the iron is all on this side. Yes, we have a lot on this side. 24? I don't think we even need that many. Only need 15. And this is why you follow your factory plan, boys. Well, the iron's definitely done. So what I want to do is I want to build the 8 foundries that we're going to need for the aluminum. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We can get those in. And then all we got to do is run the line, and actually we're done. We can set up the inputs, honestly. 7, 8. Okay. Perfect. And then we need 3 more foundries for the steel, and we can stack them. As long as we're careful about where we put the inputs. Oh, we're out of modular frames. Let me go grab those. Here's my problem. My problem is that the days are going to come when this has to go to a Mark 5. And I can't see in here to do it. That is shocking. That still works. I'm going to go with it because it needs to happen. But it is shocking that that connects. All right, so we just do the same thing that we did before. We know the solution. Sucks. Leave ourselves enough space. You don't want to do it. Oh, you don't want to do it. Because you're too short. You're definitely not going to do that. We are just striking out today. Okay, fine. You win. 50% increase. You win, vertical bus. I give up. I lose. You win. Get rid of those. All right. Deal's done. These guys, I don't want to hook them up yet. I just wanted to get them down there. Well, I don't know what the hell happened there. I was going iron smelter crazy, but I'm not going to delete them now. Okay. This line is done. The only thing that isn't done is the foundry for aluminum, which we're not even doing yet. So I'm not going to stress about that because I don't know exactly how I'm going to set it up. But the rest of the aluminum setup is going to be out in this space, right? Because we have extra space, and the foundries are right there. All the heavy modular frames. We'll build as many of them as we can. Nice. Let's do this. What's our weakest link? Rubber. And then heavy modular frames. Okay, cool. Let's build what we can make. We can make like 38 or something. Those are all set. Those are all hooked up. Everything that we had wow. That looks good. Looks really good. Everything that we had the stuff for. Oh, we're missing some hookups here. Got some red lights. Let's fix this. No power. Oh, when it says no power, it means no fuel. Yeah, we're just waiting for that to filter through. That should be fine. But yeah, this looks so good. Super happy with it. So we still have more to build, but we just don't have the heavy modular frames for it yet. Why is this yellow? This popped yellow because it wasn't getting enough heavy oil residue. Well, why not? Probably because maybe it's because the turbo fuel backed up. Remember, because I dumped it. Maybe it hasn't worked out the bugs since then. I mean, this should be flowing perfectly fine. Got the compacted coal. Yeah, it just doesn't have the heavy oil residue that it needs. And now why are you yellow? Because you don't have the oil that you need. That doesn't make any sense. There should be... It should be full. 600, 600. Full, full, full. That flow rate is not where it should be. It's empty. This never got turned on. There's something wrong over here. That's yellow. Why are you yellow? Okay, you're on. It's the pump. Pump. Did I put the pump in backwards? No, I didn't put the pump in backwards. I put that pump in backwards. Well, it pumped. Now it stopped pumping. Is it this floor hole? I swear to you. I swear to you, floor holes are gonna be the death of me. Alright, that's gonna have to be good enough. I hear it. It was that damn floor hole. I think it's the 2 meters. I think they work in the 1 meter. I think this is 2 meter. I bet you if I switched it over, it's working now, I'm not gonna touch it. But I bet you if I had switched it over, I think the floor holes on the 2 meter foundations are what are broken. Be honest. Okay. Let's see how that runs now that we definitely fixed a very specific problem. Because our power still has not evened out. And that actually helps explain why. You know, I want a nice steady power line. Okay. Let's start setting up our construction line signs. I'm just tired of counting these and like recounting them, and I want a board. I'm stealing what Darren plays. Probably delete this board eventually when this is built, because it's ugly. I'm not gonna spend a bunch of time. Have change to a number setting. All 10 from the Russian judge. Okay, let's get to counting. Turn our light back on. Let's do this side first. Here's cable. No. I'm totally backwards. Okay, let's do this side. Okay, here's iron plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iron plate. 6. What did I do? Okay, well, this is why we're counting. Definitely don't need that. 20. So 20 apiece. That's 6. We only need 3. That's insanity. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. This one does not need to be making. Maybe that's why I needed that extra iron. I built 25 iron smelters. I didn't follow my own plan. So we're gonna switch him off. If we need anything extra on this side, we'll come calling. Same thing with this. And then these 3 down here. Lord. I mean, we needed them for something, and then we removed that need. Probably turned it into steel pipe. So, okay. So now we only have 3. And then iron rods is this one. That's quartz crystal. we know is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, there's not one going in there, right? No, that's the iron. Yeah, so that's 5. We did that today, right? So quartz crystal's good. Iron plates 3. That's now good. Okay, cool. Those are 3 rows done. The silica, I'm pretty sure is good, but let's just double check. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, only 3. I guess the silica is not good. I think we need more than 3, don't we? Yeah, we need 15. Okay, well, there's iron plates. And that's because of the aluminum. The aluminum is going to eat that. The aluminum needs a crap ton. So there's, okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to switch over those iron plates to silica. What did I say? We had 3? Yeah, I can see them on that line. So here. 3. Okay, cool. So there's a job we got to do. All right, let's go to the other side. Wires on the bottom. Yeah, 15, and that's what we needed. I'm pretty sure. What's this next one? Cable. I know cable is 2. There's our 2. Easy peasy. And then there's a 1er. That's the screw. All right, so first 3 is done. Cable and cable is 2. We're good there. And the wire is 15. We're good there. Only have a couple more. 10. We have 10. So I don't have to change it. That's it. So the only thing that we need to do is silica. How's my time? My time's good. So we need to build 12 silica constructors. And we're gonna steal these extra irons. 1, 2, 3. It's perfect. This is the end of our constructor line, guys. This is it. And we're wrapping this base up. We're finishing it off. Power's done. Let's go ahead and set these other ones over here. Iron ingot. Nope. Not today. You're silicon now, bro. And remember, we're like pre-building like aluminum stuff right now, so it's gonna make our job a lot easier in the long run. Okay, cool. Now we just have to look up the inputs. Where's our silica? Yeah, that's it. So let's make sure that we're jamming 450 or 480 per minute into the hole. Well, 300. It's the best we can. No, that's not true at all. All right, so we have 300. We need 180 coming out of there. Get our 480. The quartz must flow. All right. That actually kind of looks like spice, or, you know, something that spice could be. I make that joke pretty much every stream. So you're just gonna probably even multiple times a stream. All right, so that's, yeah, we are cooking. Now I don't like how this is slow and jittery, and this has a bunch of space. So we have a bad belt somewhere. It's right here. It's right everywhere. Yeah, there they come. Okay, cool. I love how, like, bright red those look nice. Okay, so that's done. That silica is ready for aluminum. Ready for Mark V belts. Let's see if we can finish off building this stuff. Okay. Lay these down, connect them up. Oh, look at that. Look at that planet. Looks so good. I don't know if we have enough, but we can make at least 20. I think we can make exactly 20. And I don't think that's enough. We're going to be like 6 short. Maybe 4. I think we're going to be 4 short. We're going to be 2 short. We're literally 2 short. Okay, that's okay. We need 19 more modular frames. Yes, we got them. Oh, we got them. Let's make sure we got just a couple extra computers and motors. Look at all those computers. I love it. Couple extra motors. And then a couple stacks of rubber. I don't want to get up there and not have what I need. Yes! We built 152 tonight, guys. And look at that freaking... I almost dropped the big F. Pure straight line. No, that can't be right. No. We can't check here. Oh, it's so flat. It's so perfect. That's not enough power. Something not connected. I mean, that looks good, but there's no consumption. Why isn't there any consumption? Whee! Something's not connected. It's right here. None of these were connected. They're all just running. There it is. It's still pretty flat, but there's some things happening. Look at all that power. Look at all that headroom. Oh, it's glorious. Okay, we don't need these. And there's really nothing we can do. We can't really debug or anything. We have to give this so much time to work its way out. This guy's not connected either. What did I... Bro. You have even more headroom. So much power. Look at that! It's insane! We're making 23,000, 22 and a half. That's crazy, crazy talk. Unlimited power! We are the Empire in this save, so makes a lot of sense. Well, we'll let this play out for a little while. We've made a lot of changes. I want to make sure that manifolds have a chance to fill and so on. Let's see if our power has flattened out at all. Maybe. That's the goal, get that flat. Seems to be going up on average, which is good. Okay, well, we played with it. What are we doing now? Okay, we are at 7 hours, and I think we're gonna wrap it up. So, got a really, really good stream. Do a little bit more cleanup here. We got one major goal done with these fuel generators. Huge project. And look at this. 152 fuel generators. Awesome. That's done. We got the package turbo fuel done, finally. So we're gonna coat these, paint these up with coated. Do a little more troubleshooting. We finished the constructor line and the smelter line. All buildings are in on these 2 lines. We just have to get all the buildings in on these lines. And that includes this heavy modular frame. Manufacturer, he's going to go in. He'll go in at the end. And then we need the high-speed connectors. We'll have that in next stream. And then we're also going to do the space elevator parts. We're ready. We're ready for space elevator parts. These last two, we need to get them going. So we're going to basically finish building all of the construction buildings except for aluminum, at least in this tier. We're going to finish them all next stream. And we're going to be really, really close to finished on this. And then we'll pop the space elevator. All right, guys. That's definitely it. I'm done for sure this time. If you wouldn't mind, if you haven't already, just throwing me a quick like before we shut off for the night on this. I appreciate it, guys. And then that's it for me. I'm just gonna shut her down right here. I'll see you guys on Tuesday night. Thank you so much for watching. It took 4 streams, but the oil to fuel generator production chain is finally finished. Next time, we're working on building out the final manufacturers for our starter factory, as well as doing some additional debugging in an attempt to get our power generation steady. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on my future content. If I've cut out anything you wanted to see, a link to the full VOD for this episode is in the description. And if you want to watch me shoot up to the sky every time we drop a few frames in real time, look for my live streams right here on YouTube. That's it for now. Until next time.